Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I'm back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, y'all. This is the episode before the finale. Next week will be the finale, so it will only be 9 episodes because this is episode 8 and next week will be 9. So yeah, with everything with the pandemic and everything, so I guess they decided to just go ahead and shut it down. Let's not even try to film no other type of way. And I'm glad they did it that way because I did not want to struggle through whatever they was gonna do while they were at home. You know what I mean? I didn't want to struggle through that. We can barely deal with the reunion from Real Housewives of Atlanta like this. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know how they gonna have a reunion because Lord knows there's definitely no order to a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion. Not enough for everybody to be on Zoom, okay? Shit. I don't agree. So yeah, y'all, the episode starts off where the last one left off, which was with Shooter and Scrap and the rest of the security trying to separate Cheyenne and Kiyomi from tearing into each other for whatever stupid reason that they can come up with, okay? Cheyenne is just mad at Kiyomi because Kiyomi is running away with her man in matching outfits. And Kiyomi is upset because Shooter got her sitting in the car like she about to get dropped off by her mama house or something like that. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, he got her sitting in the car like a stepchild while he has this conversation with Cheyenne to let her know that she should have never gave up her spot, which is so childish and ridiculous that this woman can't go and do something for herself without coming back to you and you perpetrating acting like everything is okay, but really you just playing a long game so you can punish her. Like, he keeps throwing it in her face like she did something wrong by trying to go and get her life together instead of worrying about his ass. Because meanwhile, and this is what I want to know, when was y'all together? Because how long has it been since him and Sierra broke up? Like, let's talk about that, okay? Because to me, it sounds like y'all relationship wasn't ever real as much as he tries to make it seem as if it was before you left and went to school. Which I don't have time for Shooter, okay? He said he don't know why Kiyomi is in the car mad. I said she mad because you got her sitting in the hot car waiting for you and Cheyenne to figure out y'all shit. That's why, okay? Shooter says that this is Cheyenne's fault too, though. She should have never left. I said, I can't believe that the dude who is at the center of all of this foolishness actually wants to give blame out to other people, especially the one person that had no idea he was fooling around with somebody else. Kiyomi knew, child, I feel like even deep down Scrap knew that he wasn't up to no good, okay? As soon as he heard the shit come out, Karen King mouth, that he had another girl, he knew his mama was telling the truth, okay? That's why he came along for the ride, to make sure that Cheyenne didn't embarrass herself too damn much. But what could he do, really, okay? Because I feel like Cheyenne using football player moves on security to try to get to Kiyomi instead of Shooter's ass, okay? It's her making a damn fool of herself, but child, whatever, okay? Whatever. He has made his choice, and that is what Scrap keeps trying to get into Cheyenne's head as she is trying to get in the car so she can speed off and chase after them. Scrap was like, no, I'm not getting in this car if you think you about to run off with me to go run after this fool. He done already made up his mind. Let it go, sis. I'm not about to let you embarrass yourself none further. And she like, all right, you right. I'm done. But if I see that bitch on the street, it's on sight. I said, child, you ain't really done if you still want to fight her, because your beef ain't really with her. You just mad because she got him and you didn't. And in all honesty, there's nothing for you to be upset about. She is getting nothing out of Shooter, okay? Nothing but probably some good D and nothing else, okay? So y'all, all of the girls are packing up to leave. We see Shekinah leave out the cabin before everybody else. The Bam has already left ahead of everybody else because she said she be damned if y'all gonna stress her out on another long ass bus ride back to Atlanta. I don't think so. I'ma catch a ride all on my lonesome, okay? I said, I know that's right, Bam. Ain't nobody got time for what could possibly happen with Sierra and Carly and Spice and Mimi all on the same bus. I mean, at the end of the day, the fact that Shekinah is gone takes all of the beefage out of the situation. But child, with Carly, you never know. She might want to spark some shit up because she ain't got nothing else to do. But thank God that's not what happened, okay? Mimi says, I thought the trip would be fun, but with the fights and mood swings and seriously ridiculous behavior, okay, we're all leaving smiling. And I'm just like, okay, Mimi, like any other trip that y'all have been on Love and Hip Hop, okay? Any other damn trip. Fights, cussing, and hugging and smiling, knowing that we've done all of this foolishness on Mona's dime and we getting paid for it. There's no reason to really be upset at the end of the day. while they on the bus, Sierra is talking about how she really is through with BK, okay? After everything that has happened, she is done with him. I said you should have been done with him because he bitch made, okay? If nothing else, okay? And he proved that years ago. The first time you was fooling around with him on this show, and you still fooling with him with that color leaking all over your upholstery, and you still messing around with his thick, tight t-shirt wearing ass. I cannot. Why do BK jeans always look like they not long enough? Like, nigga, pull your socks up. It's too much going on with him for this type of bitch made behavior. That's why you can't never give these niggas a chance. Because as soon as somebody rolls up to you with color in their beard and they pants a little bit too tight and they think they selling you some sweet game, and you might be believing it a little bit, don't, okay? Look at these things. Factors, okay? Pants, shirt too tight, color in hair. I can deduce he is probably 75% bitch made. Okay? Don't do it to yourself, ladies. Look at all of these different, when they all together, they mean something. Y'all, make me understand why your daughter, okay, look, okay. I know we don't know what really happened, but based off of just what we've heard from the show, Sierra's daughter, Paris, was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing that resulted in her getting her ass jumped by that girl and her mama in that bathroom, okay? Because even Shooter was like, you gotta make better decisions, okay? Which tells me that probably the story we heard about Paris and the girl, you know, about to fight one another and they about to jump the girl, so the girl called her mom and the mom will come up in there and then beat everybody, okay? That's probably the way this story went. It just really baffles me, Sierra. Why you think your daughter deserves a sweet 15 party? I mean, I feel like it's the perfect opportunity for her to get a sweet 16. Perfect opportunity, okay? You done got your ass in trouble. You done had somebody come down to this school with all of this foolishness you done got me involved with. You got me on the news in a fucking bonnet, okay? In a fur, looking like I don't know whether I'm rich or poor. Okay? You are not having no big ass sweet 15. And if your ass act right and you don't get kicked out of school again, maybe you'll have a sweet 16. But there's no way I would have done all of that shit for my daughter after she been at that school acting a fool like that, okay? You can't tell me that that little girl ain't been at that school acting a fool, okay? I was just sitting up there like, oh, you get a party for this type of shit? And you wonder why she never gonna learn. Whatever. Speaking of children that ain't gonna never learn because their parents always there to pick up the pieces. Kirk and Rashida, child, let me tell you what my pa told me. As soon as we was old enough to understand this, my pa told us, okay? If you didn't do it, I'll mortgage this house. I'll do anything I have to do to get you out of jail if you didn't do it. But if your ass did it, then you gonna have to sit in jail and think about the ramifications of your actions, okay? My pa broke it down real clean and simple for you to let you know, don't get your ass in no trouble, because I am not going to save the day if you did that shit, okay? So here go Kirk Jr., okay? Kirk Jr. got arrested for having guns and drugs, okay? He had guns and drugs. He just didn't have the amount of guns and drugs, according to Kirk and Rashida. Okay, but either way, your grown-ass son has kids. Not only did you watch his children for him while he was in jail, but you bailed his ass out so he can sit on national television in front of your younger son whose booty hole is on camera online somewhere. So there's a whole bunch of shit going on that shouldn't be going on. Acting like they give a shit about this speech you giving because they know good and goddamn well that Kirk and Rashida gonna come and save the day no matter what, because that's what they do. They tell them never to get caught in no foolishness again. And Kirk Jr. is like, but I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even... All of that shit right there tells me you did do some shit, okay? Kirk and Rashida ain't saying it on camera, but the fact that they even sitting y'all down to have this conversation is letting you know that you're not keeping your head down well enough, Kirk Jr. Okay, and Kai, if you don't want to be in jail, okay, right behind his little ass, and God knows what they might do to you in there, okay? So please, protect your booty holes and stay out of trouble. So y'all, the Bam then made it back to Atlanta so she can tell Scrappy about the new baby. So they take Breland and E-Money out to one of those restaurants in Atlanta that's medieval themed. We've seen it before. And they ordained Scrappy and Bambi as Prince and Princess of Atlanta, okay? And Scrap's so stupid. Scrap like, you know what I'm saying? Got his head up in the air. Like, yeah, son, I did that shit, but then at the same time trying to act like it's all crazy and lame and shit. Like, nah, nigga, you was living that moment. You was loving and living in that moment, okay? And the man, you know, announces over the loudspeakers that the prince and princess, you know, Bam and Scrappy are expecting a new baby. And he turns around and looks at her when it dawns on him what the man was saying. And it's beautiful, y'all. It's so beautiful. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And they said they kept their mamas out of it because it needed to be about them and their family without no foolishness. Okay, so only E-Money and Breland. Y'all, then we see Sierra and Tiffany Fox. Okay, they getting some party favors together for Paris' birthday. And they discussing BK and his shady ass past and all the times that she has dealt with him cheating before. Alright, Sierra is really laying it on thick, being dramatic as shit about how terrible BK is, even though she took him back after all of that. And then they start talking about whenever they were in a club this last time. And she said, I don't care if the bitch was a fan and whatnot. You supposed to check that. You know, she running it to Tiffany. Tiffany like, yeah, girl, I said the same thing. All of this shit. Tiffany a messy ass bitch. With friends like these, okay? I said, what fans BK got? Like, BK ain't got no goddamn fans. Burger King got fans. Cut it out. Romero ain't got no fans, okay? Get out of my face with this. And then here come BK walking into the house because he was supposed to come by and drop off his set of keys to her place. So now she's talking about, you broke in my apartment and you need to give me my keys and leave, Romero. I am over you, Romero. And you down at the bar with these bitches, Romero. And Romero is like, bitch, what bar you know don't have bitches in it? I was just like, this is stupid, okay? And then when she finally gets her keys and tells him to kick rocks and don't come to her baby birthday party, okay? Don't come to my baby birthday party trying to make it about you, okay? So she tells him that. He walking out and then she just starts throwing money on Tiffany and Tiffany starts shaking her ass and bending over. I said, what the fuck is going on in this scene? Y'all know I be trying not to curse so much, but what is that? Why is she start throwing money on her friend? Is that supposed to make him feel bad that now you turned your back on him to throw your money on him that you just gonna pick up anyway, bitch? You're not about to give Tiffany Fox that money. What is you doing? I said, this is some childish shit right here. A 30-year-old woman kicks her Beijing boyfriend out and then turns around and starts throwing money on her friend. I just cannot. Oh my God, so trash. Oh, the ghetto. So y'all, Kendra invited all of the ladies down for a spa day right before they go out for her bachelorette party. The bachelorette party is at a drag show, okay, y'all? Okay, so wait, let me talk about everything that happened first and then we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So first of all, let's discuss how young Jock Mama can't stand Carly ass. We don't delve into it, but when she walked into the room, she told Kendra Mama, oh, I can't stand that bitch over there. You see her? I can't stand that bitch. I said, oh, I'm not ready for Jock Mama. I said, Mama D, come get your family. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm nervous. So they go down to the drag show and it's, you know, this great setup. It looks like it's gonna, you know, be a good time. Mimi, Sierra, and Rashida are in the bathroom having a CoverGirl commercial. I said, y'all better get the out of my face with this. Make that money, okay? Don't let it make you. Then Kendra's mama, who is in the church, is stank-faced throughout all of the proceedings. I don't even know why she came, but you know what? If she want to be along for the ride so she can continue to give her judgmental face but still enjoying herself, go ahead, mama. Get it in, okay? Then we see Carly, Spice, Shekinah, somebody, I forgot, but Carly was talking to somebody about how she don't think that Jock has changed, but she does hope that he and Kendra, you know, have a great relationship and she wishes them all the best, but she don't believe that he's changed any. I said, child, what difference does it make? Why are you here? Okay? Kendra, stop inviting her to shit. And then, y'all, they put on this Going Down, and when I tell you it was 2000 motherfucking 6 in this bitch all over again. Meet me in the trap, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Any way you meet me, guaranteed to go down. first things first. I like all like, don't get me started, y'all. That album, we played the shit out of that album, okay? Please understand. So when they just let the song rock, people in this bitch, J's on my feet, I'm on that Patron, so get like me. Oh, look, don't start. Young Jock was the truth back in the gap, boy. But it was a good time for all, even though some folks were being messy. Mama D finds out, just like the rest of us, via social media, that she's having a brand new grandchild and she is not happy about it. So she's on her way over to the Bam and Scrapp's place, and the Bam's mama Cece is already there. And y'all know, ever since Mama D put out that obituary, it has been nothing but animosity, and I'll see you next time, old bitch, between Mama D and Cece, okay? So when she comes in, she don't even acknowledge Cece, all right? She's just upset that she got to find out about the baby before her. And Bambi does apologize for that, because at the end of the day, that is unfair. But Cece would know first, because Bambi is the one who is pregnant, okay? So obviously her mother would know first. Mama D is entitled to be a little upset, but they explained to her that the funeral program she had printed out was completely out of pocket, and they don't have time for all of that stress, okay? Then Mama D says that she should have taken Cece's ass to the pet cemetery because she thought she was human, but she should have took her ass down there to the pet cemetery. And then Cece pulled out a voodoo doll, and I could have passed the hell out. I said, oh, y'all with the stunts and shows, you old bitches, okay? I cannot. So they separate them, okay? Scrappy takes Mama D downstairs to the basement so he can tell her how terrible it is for her to have pulled up that obituary like that. What if the Bam would have did that to her? He would have been devastated. That shit is not okay, all right? Then Bambi comes downstairs to let Mama D know she's not choosing sides, which I feel like is so, like, at the end of the day, I love Bambi in their family dynamic, because there's some real love there at the end of the day, because she could have just completely been like, fuck Mama D after that shit, but she not like that. You know, she came downstairs, she hugged Mama D, she tell her she love her, she apologized for not telling her about the baby. Mama D says that she's sorry because she not trying to hurt her. You know, she got, you know, the issues with Cece and all of that, but it ain't got nothing to do with the Bam, all right? But yeah, y'all, I guess they have a mature moment for Mama D because she, you know, says that she's wrong. They was like, we didn't think we was gonna get this from you. And then Mama D is the first person to bring up the coronavirus, and that's when we realized this season will end sooner than we thought. So y'all, Paris' birthday party, like I said, they spoiling the shit out of her, and I don't think she deserves it. Carly wasn't invited because Sierra's assistant will be there because she helps her with the party, and she don't want no drama, which is also why she didn't invite BK's ass, but we know he gonna show up anyway. So she's telling the girls how he broke into her apartment, and I love how they clocked she was being dramatic and full of shit, and he did not break into her apartment if he had a key. Sierra, stop telling people that. Then Shooter comes over, and Shekinah is like, why y'all can't be together? Shooter, you need to go back home. I'm just like, Shekinah, shut up. They do not need to be together. He's a sleazeball. He's a creep, and he's a hoe, okay? And they do not need to be together. She needs to figure her own shit out. Sierra needs to be single and be a 30-year-old woman and speed her maturity level up to her age, okay? That's what she needs to be doing right now instead of worrying about some nigga. Shooter said, man, look, I don't know nothing about what Shekinah talking about, but y'all know me, man. I put God first, family second, and bullshit never. I said, excuse me? To me, it seemed like bullshit come before your family. That's what it seemed like when you cheat on your wife with a little man-chested little girl and have her hire her and all of that. Girl, get out of my face, Shooter. So, y'all, they take Paris outside so they can gift her with this coat. And here come BK. Y'all, BK got some diamond earrings for Paris, but got some text messages and some DMs, I'm guessing with Shooter or whatever ex-baby daddy he was talking about. Got some printouts for her. I said, you messy bitch. Apparently, Sierra has been cheating herself, and she said, I was talking to somebody else, but it was because don't even do that, Sierra. Let me tell y'all how this would have, if it was me, because I feel like Sierra went out like a fool. She actually stood there and let him pull out those messages. She actually read the shit on camera. Like, she was doing shit wrong from the jump. As soon as he showed up and gave my daughter them diamond earrings, I'd have been like, man, what you doing here? I told you not to come here. What are you here for? Okay, because at the end of the day, what was really flawed is doing this shit at her daughter's birthday party. Okay, let me show you how your mom is a hoe by pulling out these text messages of her with this other dude on camera and at your daughter's birthday party with these tight ass pants on, this little ass jacket. BK, you a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there. Not just bitch made, you are a B-I-C-T-H. Shout out to Mama T. Because I don't understand why you would do this at this girl's daughter's birthday party. But you know what? Whatever. Let me tell y'all how it would have went down if it was me. If we didn't got to the point where the papers didn't already come out and I didn't been caught off guard like I think maybe Sierra was, you know what would have been my next step? Yeah, I did that shit. Okay? Yeah, I did that shit. So what? You been cheating the whole time we've been together. So yeah, I do me, you do you. You mad now? You mad now? You been doing you this whole time and you want to sit up here and get mad, nigga? Yeah, I did that shit. And what? Okay, see, when you can't get out of the situation and he wrong too, then you just be like, fuck it, I did that shit. And what? Now, if you wrong and your dude not trash, then you should apologize. Okay, and be wrong and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And be like, I'm sorry, you know. But no, BK deserves every inch of Sierra's fake ass to kiss. Because I just do not like him for the way he showed up at her daughter's birthday party. And Tokyo understood my sentiments exactly. So she threw her purse at him. And then he threw the purse back and it hit another lady in the head. Fucked up that lady Bob. Okay, she kind of was like, BK, what is that? You throwing stuff at women. What is that? Okay, and then she started calling him bitch made. And I said, y'all, not everybody knows. I've been saying that. But whatever. But yeah, y'all, the episode was entertaining. Next week will be the finale episode when they have to shut down the cameras and Kirk is in the background like, so how we gonna make our money? I don't know, nigga, get on DoorDash. Don't you have a bistro? Work it out, okay? Sell some shit online from Rashida's store. Work it out. But y'all will be okay. Shit, y'all doing better than us. But either way, y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Mwah!